What's up guys, it's Bobby, I'm back. I do have some explaining to do. Basically what happened was I was in the middle of looking at other cars. Nothing wrong with the IS250, I just was looking for something else. But I did decide that I'm going to be keeping the IS for just a little bit longer, so you will see a couple more videos on it. Today we're actually going to be doing a cabin filter replacement video and the engine air filter replacement. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy, just something to replace as it is due. But yeah, I'll be doing a quick video on how to do that. So I just got back from the store. I went to AutoZone and I got these. Got a Fram cabin filter and STP engine air filter. I was gonna go K&N for cabin and engine, but the Walmart and the AutoZone I went to didn't have K&N. These two should work. So we'll do the cabin first. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is turn the car into accessory mode by pressing the start button twice. This is a very important step, and you have to make your car is in recirculation mode. This is important because when you're inside of the glove box and you're changing out the filter, if you don't put it in recirculation mode, basically there's like a little door in there that could get stuck, and when that door is stuck and you force it open, it snaps, and then it's a very expensive fix and it's not an easy fix. So make sure it's in recirculation mode. In the glove box, you're gonna want to remove this L-shaped shelf here, and I believe it pulls up and to the left. Yeah, it should come right, and it's really thick tabs too, so it should be pretty easy. And then I believe this door is gonna be the next door. This goes up, you just lift it up, and then you just try to pull it towards you. The air filter should be right in here. Have the filter here, you want to push in these tabs, 1, 2, and 3. Push it in and then pull it out. 3 tabs, and then lifted it up gently, and then it just came right out. One important thing is, as you can see, this is pretty dirty here. It's not terrible, but it is dirty. When you are taking your filter out, make sure you pay attention to which way is up, and it should be arrowed on your old one and the new one. That shows arrow pointing up, and then this one, it shows the arrow needs to be placed in the filter this way. Like I said, this one isn't terrible compared to the newer one, but it doesn't hurt to replace it. So I'm just gonna swap them really quick. So the new filter is in. This will just go right back in here. Just make sure these are all clipped down. Make sure it's secure in there. Yep, so it looks like it's all good. And that is how you replace the cabin filter. I'm just gonna put all the trim pieces back. One important thing when you are putting this thing back, make sure that you pay attention to these little grooves. This into that hole. And same thing for the other side. Make sure it's pull either side, push down. It's all good. And then the easy part is just that little shelf thing goes back in there. And then we'll do the engine filter next. So for those of you who have seen my headlight replacement video, this is pretty simple too. Basically, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is remove all of these little clips. That one. They're pretty easy, you just push down on them and then they'll pop out just a little bit. Quick trick with these is there's a little one down there. You're just gonna want a flathead screwdriver and just twist it and it should come right up. So I just removed that cover and that cover right there. And then this is pretty much the easiest part. You're just going to be careful too, because especially when you just drove your car, because it is hot, but just carefully push that tab down. And this one, just carefully push that way. Gently push this that way. And then gently push this one that way. And then you're also gonna wanna remove this. Make sure the car is off when you do this. Otherwise you'll get a check VSC code afterwards. But just carefully push down on that. It comes off like that. And then just remove that from there. All right. And then this will lift up. So when you're lifting this up, just be careful that clip right there is not caught. should lift up. And then you can see here, just remove this old filter. Here's the old one. And then here is the new one. So a little bit of a difference, especially on the bottom there. And you just put this one in, just exactly how the other one came. And then you should be good to go. So I just put the new filter in, and then you just click all of these clips back in place. This one, just go like this. Make sure it's underneath that tab right there, and just pull it up. Put them back on now with a little finagling. Important, make sure you put this back in. Make sure you click this back in nice and snug. Then throw all those pieces back on together. One little trick I use to help me line this up, make sure this is in its little screw. And make sure all these holes are lined up. And this, it's holding this right there. And this big piece goes right on top and covers everything. Put these back on. All you have to do is just make sure you have it like this. And you just push down so that it lifts up like that. And then once they are all lifted up like that, just put them back into their little this, and then push down. This thing right here, make sure you have it twisted to the right just a little bit until you hear a click, and then it should be snapped in. So I've got everything all buttoned up here. And close the hood. And then I like to start the car, just make sure that there's no weird warning lights or anything like that. No lights. Again, I apologize for how long it took to make another video. Please feel free to leave comments or questions below and I'll try to answer all I can. There's also a really good write-up on ClubLexus, the forum. I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to see you guys next time in another video.